alles abgefallen. Also, moet diegene die niet konden snappen, die worden als slaven meegenomen.
There's a lot to talk about when it comes to Wonder Woman 3 and the reboot in James Gunn's DCU. With Gal Gadot stepping down, the recasting of Wonder Woman is a hot topic. Plus, Chris Pine's comments on the movie's cancellation are creating quite a buzz. I'm stunned that they said no to a billion-dollar franchise. So, let's dive into everything we know about the movie. Alright, let's kick things off with how Wonder Woman 3 can still happen in the DCU. Even though Gal Gadot's exit has left some big shoes to fill, there's still a lot of potential for the third movie. First, James Gunn and Peter Safran, the new heads of DC Studios, could bring a fresh vision to the project, potentially introducing a new actress to take up the mantle of Wonder Woman. This reboot could explore different aspects of the character, diving into storylines and themes that haven't been tackled yet. Moreover, there's a huge fan base eagerly waiting for more Wonder Woman adventures, which means the demand is definitely there. They could also tie Wonder Woman 3 into the larger DCU narrative, making it a crucial part of the overarching story and ensuring its success. In short, with a new direction, the right casting and a strong connection to the broader DCU, Wonder Woman 3 can still happen and thrive. Alexandra Daddario would be a fantastic choice to bring Wonder Woman to life in both live action and animation for the DCU. She's already well known for her roles in Percy Jackson, True Detective, and The White Lotus, showcasing her acting chops. Fans have been buzzing about the idea of Daddario as Wonder Woman for a while now. Her portrayal of Annabeth Chase, the daughter of Athena in the Percy Jackson movies, connects perfectly with Wonder Woman's Greek mythology background, an aspect that wasn't fully explored in the DCU. Plus, Daddario has already dipped her toes into the DC universe by voicing Lois Lane in the animated Tomorrowverse. This experience would be a huge advantage, as the new Wonder Woman actress would need to lend her voice to animation and video games as well. All in all, Alexandra Daddario seems like an ideal fit for the role. Even Chris Pine has weighed in on the new DC universe, taking priority over Wonder Woman 3, especially after the sequel got cancelled. With James Gunn at the helm, DC Studios is reimagining several heroes and villains for its fresh continuity. While there are new projects for Superman and Batman, Wonder Woman's role in the DCU is still up in the air, aside from the prequel TV show Paradise Lost in development for Max. In a chat with Business Insider, Pine, who starred in Wonder Woman and Wonder Woman 1984, shared his thoughts on Gunn's decision to move forward without Wonder Woman 3. Pine, who's not looking to return to either the Marvel or DC universes, expressed his surprise, saying, "I'm stunned that they said no to a billion-dollar franchise and decided to pivot elsewhere. I don't know what the reasoning was behind that. It's above my pay grade, but Wonder Woman is an incredible character, and Patty is such a thoughtful director. As it stands, the chances of Wonder Woman 3 happening are fading. The more DC moves away from the DCEU's conclusion, the less it makes sense to pursue a third Wonder Woman film, even just to complete Diana Prince's trilogy. While Wonder Woman 1984 initially led to the green lighting of Wonder Woman 3, the 2020 movie didn't receive as positive a reception as the first one. With the entire Justice League cast from the DCEU not returning, there's even less motivation to focus on Wonder Woman 3 with Gal Gadot. Despite the possibility of using the Elseworlds concept under DC Studios, Warner Bros. Discovery hasn't pursued it for other Justice League actors, so it wouldn't make much sense to apply it just for Wonder Woman 3. Plus, Gadot seems to have moved on, engaging in other projects. Gadot's numerous Wonder Woman cameos in recent DCEU movies didn't generate significant interest in a third installment. At this point, it's better to look forward to Gunn's plans for Wonder Woman, which will hopefully be revealed soon. It would also be interesting to hear Patty Jenkins eventually share what her vision for Wonder Woman 3 would have been if the film had gone ahead. Patty Jenkins did submit a script for the proposed Wonder Woman 3 to Warner Bros., but the specifics of the story remain unknown. Jenkins expressed her willingness to rework the story to align with the DCU's plans, but ultimately felt there was no viable path forward for her vision of Wonder Woman. Interestingly, Linda Carter, who famously played Wonder Woman in the 1970s TV series, was set to return in Wonder Woman 3. She was teased as the Amazon warrior Asteria in the post-credit scene of Wonder Woman 1984. However, how her character would have fit into the storyline was never detailed. The timeline for Wonder Woman 3 has been anything but straightforward over the past couple of years. Back in December 2022, news broke that Wonder Woman 3 was no longer moving forward due to the new direction of the DC Universe under James Gunn and Peter Safran. Reports indicated that the movie did not fit in with the new plans. In response, Patty Jenkins took to X to clarify that she hadn't walked away from the project, countering some inaccurate reports. While this seemed to mark the end of Diana Prince's film series, Gal Gadot added to the confusion in August 2023 by stating in an interview that Wonder Woman 3 was still happening, supposedly as part of the new DC Universe. She claimed to have met with Gunn and Safran, but later that same month, it was reported that DC Studios was not developing Wonder Woman 3 at all. The details of what transpired in those conversations remain unclear, leaving many puzzled about why Gadot believed the project was back on track. One of the most promising developments for Wonder Woman fans is the upcoming HBO Max series, Paradise Lost. Originally, there were plans for a Wonder Woman spin-off movie focusing on the Amazonians, but that project seemed to stall. However, as part of the DCU's Chapter 1 Gods and Monsters slate, Paradise Lost was announced. This series will be set in Themyscira, the home of the Amazons, and will take place long before Diana's time. James Gunn has described Paradise Lost as a Game of Thrones-style series set within an all-female warrior society. It's still unclear whether this show is a reimagining of the original spin-off project or an entirely new concept. Either way, it promises to delve deep into the rich lore of Themyscira and its formidable inhabitants. If the Paradise Lost series remains consistent across both the old and new DC universes, there is hope that we might see Wonder Woman again. Gal Gadot's recent comments about returning as Wonder Woman in DC Studios' new DC Universe seem to suggest that Wonder Woman 3 was happening. However, it was unclear how a third Wonder Woman film would fit into the rebooted DC Universe, which includes new versions of Superman and Batman. Neither James Gunn nor DC commented on Wonder Woman 3. Shortly after Gal Gadot's latest comments about Wonder Woman 3 were shared online, reports from Collider and Variety contradicted her statements, indicating that Wonder Woman 3 is not happening in the new DC Universe. According to Collider, the Paradise Lost series is currently the only Wonder Woman-related project in development at DC Studios. Variety sources also claimed that Gal Gadot was not promised a return as Wonder Woman in the new DC Universe. This situation has led to two conflicting narratives. Gal Gadot quoted what she claimed was said to her by DC Studios CEOs regarding Wonder Woman 3, while the new reports suggest otherwise. Neither James Gunn nor Peter Safran have commented on these discrepancies or on Gal Gadot's recent interviews. Gadot has also not addressed the reports that contradict her statements about Wonder Woman 3. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.